Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Concours d'Elegance. I'm here with one of the judges. Introduce yourself to the camera.
Yes, my name's Nigel Matthews. I'm the Assistant Chief Judge. And you were asking me a question earlier about what do the judges look at when they're judging a car. They're looking for originality and authenticity. So the car is basically being judged against itself, how the car came out of the showroom floor when it was new. And the reason we do this is we want to preserve these vehicles for future generations so that they can get to see these cars, you know, in 100 years' time, hopefully, the way that the car was delivered when it was new.
You said something about a special award.
Yeah.
Is that what you were talking about?
What we're doing right now is we're driving around looking at there's about 13 and 14 vehicles that would be eligible for special awards. These are awards that are like the Chairman's Award or the Founder's Award, awards that are connected with the event. Youth Judging Awards, actually the youth do that. The younger people pick that award. But yeah, events like this always have specialty awards, and they're necessary. Some cars get left out. They don't make it in the class, but they deserve something.
How many special awards are there?
Well, over the two-day period, yesterday and today, there's probably about 23 special awards.
That many?
Yeah.
Wow, 23. Now, do you know how many cars are here today?
We'll have at least 125, maybe more.
Maybe more than that. That's a lot of cars to judge.
It is, and I think we have about 13 or 14 classes, but there's 3 judges in a class, and the maximum is 8. You don't want any more than 8 cars, because basically the judges only have 2 hours to complete their task. So that gives each car owner about 15 minutes, to shine. Yeah.
Is it like a voting process?
What we do is the judges judge the cars for the class award, and then all of the class winners are eligible for the Best of Show award. So the class winners and the specialty award winners, all of those cars are eligible for the Best of Show, which is
That's the award.
That's the biggie.
That's like the Oscar, the Academy Awards, the best actor or the best film.
There's only one Best of Show award. Yeah.
How many years have you been doing this?
Oh, I've been in this business for over 50 years, and I've been judging for over 20 years. And I spend 11 months of the year traveling the globe, judging at events all over the world.
What's your favorite city? Greenwich.
I love Greenwich. I just came back from Villa d'Este in Lake Como in Italy. It's special.
Gorgeous. I'm Italian, so I know where that is. It's beautiful. I was in Italy.
I judge in India, and India is a fascinating place, and car culture in India is growing.
What made you want to be a judge?
It just happened, to be honest with you. I was in the business. I'm in the classic car insurance business.
Oh, so you go classic car insurance, I see.
Prior to that, I was a technician, so I worked on Ferraris and Rolls-Royces for 25 years.
Do you have a favorite car?
My car, the Aston Martin.
Oh, you have the car like James Bond. The Aston. Is it here today?
No, mine's actually a bit newer, but I did restore one of those Bond cars when I was a technician, and it's in the Loman Museum in Holland.
Amazing. You sound like you should be in a James Bond movie. You're British?
I am. I'm originally from Oxford, but I live in Vancouver in British Columbia in Canada. I moved there in 1975. I was going to stay for a couple of years.
What is so special about the Concours d'Elegance? Tell my audience.
These old cars, they put a smile on everybody's face. It doesn't matter how old you are, young or old, and they're a trip down memory lane for everybody.
Fabulous. Tell my audience, where can we go to learn more information? What is the website?
Well, if you want to get overloaded with car information, you can go to Hagerty.com. Hagerty has so much information about cars. You could spend hours and hours on that website.
And Concours, I believe ConcoursD'Elegance.com too, I think.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Well, thank you so much for that very informative interview. I look forward to seeing all these cars. I look forward to the judges making their decisions. Thank you again.
My pleasure.
And we'll be back with more interviews right here at the Concours d'Elegance. Keep watching, darlings. Pink champagne kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Concours d'Elegance in Greenwich, Connecticut. And I'm here with one of the entry owners of his car. Introduce yourself to the camera.
Hi, my name is David Teitelbaum, and I own this Ampha car.
Tell us about this beautiful machine.
It's built in West Germany. It's a 1967 and it's the only mass-produced car that also is a boat.
It's also a boat. I saw that in the catalog, in the program. It's so intriguing to me how a boat like how a car like this can float. Explain to my audience what is in this car that is a mechanism to make it float.
It's
You know.
It's a sealed hull. The water can't get into the car. And then to move it in the water, they have little propellers in the back.
Now, you wouldn't put this in the ocean.
I wouldn't, but people have put them in the ocean. And there were people who have driven these across the English Channel.
Oh my Lord, across the English, that's a long ways.
Yep.
How many miles is that?
I'm not sure, but there have been people who've taken them across the channel.
I would be terrified.
Me too. I was
I would be
terrified the first time I put it in the water.
Were you really? Yeah, my husband said all you need is a wave and it could knock the whole thing over.
The water only comes up to about here, so it's not that bad.
A lake, I would think, is okay. Like this over here is okay. I would think.
Well,
think.
We don't put them in salt water much anymore.
Okay, so
So-
this is salt water.
Right.
It damages, right? Doesn't it damage
Yes,
the
it'll
car and the boat? Yeah, it would damage. But like a lake, you could do it.
Yes, it's fresh water. We put them in lakes.
Okay, interesting. Now, what made you buy this car?
Because it's interesting and unusual. And I like cars that when people walk up to them, they start to smile.
My husband's the same way. He owns a fancy exotic car too. He does. His father owns several exotic cars. Is this the only unusual exotic type car that you own? Do you own others?
I have other cars.
Tell my audience, how many cars do you have?
Right now, I have 3 exotics.
What are they?
One is a DeLorean,
Oh, nice.
and one is a Lotus Esprit,
And this one.
and this one.
Is this your baby? Is this your favorite one?
No, the DeLorean is the favorite.
Why is the DeLorean the favorite? Tell my audience.
Because of the movies.
Ah.
It was in 3 feature-length movies.
Which ones?
Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Back to the Future. Right. Okay. Are you going to buy any more cars?
I hope so.
So you really are a collector.
Well, I can't keep all the cars I want, so I'll buy or sell cars. I've had other exotics in the past.
What have you owned in the past? Tell my audience.
A car called a Pulse. It's a 4-wheeled auto car. I've had a 70 Dodge Charger. I think that's about it for exotics.
Now, is this the first time you're featuring one of your cars or having your car judged at the Concours d'Elegance? Is this the first time you done it before?
No, I've been here with the DeLorean and the Lotus.
Oh, okay. Tell my audience, for those that are watching, what is so special about the Concours d'Elegance? Why should we all come?
This show is unlike most shows. It has cars that you'll only see in museums, if even in a museum. Very unusual cars. So it's worth coming just to see these cars.
Now, I just interviewed one of the judges, and he said there's over 125 cars.
I would believe that.
Yeah, and there's like 25 awards that they
But
give out.
every car here has been selected and chosen because it represents something.
Absolutely.
For instance, these cars are all a beach theme. So there are different themes, and they try to collect the cars to represent that theme.
Fascinating. Gorgeous. Let's do an air kiss. Mwah, mwah. And we'll be back with more interviews right here at the Concours d'Elegance. Keep watching, darlings. Pink champagne kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Grand Course d'Elegance, and I'm here in front of this gorgeous 1963 car. Am I right?
Oh, it's a 78.
Oh, it's a 78. I thought it was a 63. A 1978 beautiful car. I'm here with the owner. He's going to introduce himself to the camera.
Hi, I'm Phil Jacobs, West Hempstead, New York, and this
Oh,
is.
you live by me.
Oh, yeah. Where are you?
Lido Beach.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So how long did it take you to get up here?
Well, I came up yesterday. I'm not a morning person, so I figured I'd get here yesterday.
Good idea. My husband's a morning person. He made me get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to come to this thing.
That's way too early.
Way too early. Now tell my audience, explain to my audience the name of the car and what this car is all about.
All right, this is a 1978 Niki Lauda special edition. They made 300 to celebrate him racing for Alfa, leaving the Ferrari team, and this is car number 78 out of 300, and it's got, the only thing that makes it a little different is it's got the trim package in the back, it's got the spoiler, it's got the badge on the side, and it's got the headlight covers, and the original ones had all these decals that said Niki Lauda Special Edition Alfa Romeo, but when I bought it, it didn't have it on there. And it looks better, in my opinion, without him. So.
Did you put a lot of work into this car?
It's been over the last 20 years. I've
had it that long.
Yeah, I've been doing bits and pieces that need to get done. The paint is about 20 years old, so that's nice.
Is it up to what your expectation of what you want this car to look like?
Oh yeah. There's always something that you want to get done.
Oh, you want to add on to it, exactly.
Yeah, and also this car was. 2 years ago, they were looking for a car for a Netflix show, Russian Doll. So they used it in the second season, episode 2. So there's a picture on the front from the show. So that was thrilling that it made it onto TV.
I would think that it's very special that you got this on TV. Now, is this the first time you've ever featured this particular car, any car here at the Concours?
First time in Greenwich, but it's been in other shows on Long Island and upstate New York.
Fabulous. Do you own any other cars?
No, just my regular daily driver. And but this is my weekend car.
This is your baby, right?
It is, yeah, absolutely.
You love it. You love this car.
I do, absolutely, yeah.
So you've owned this car for how many years? 20 years?
I bought it in 2002.
2002. Now, why are you a collector? Why do you love cars so much?
Well, I was always fancied an Alfa Romeo when I was in high school, so I figured at some point in my life when I could get one, it happened, and still have it.
Did you come from a family that loved cars, or are you like the only person
Well,
out?
I appreciated them, but no one
was a collector like you.
No, I am a collector of things.
Do you have plans on buying any more?
No, I think one is enough.
This is it for you.
Exactly, yeah.
Terrific. I hope you win. I hope you win something.
Thank you very much, yeah.
I'm sure the judges came by and looked at your car already.
They already gave it a look-see.
Yeah. The judges were telling me there's like 25 awards.
Yeah, and plus there's like first, second, and third place, so it's quite a lot. The award ceremony takes a while.
It certainly does. But anyway, I want to thank you for talking to me. But before we make this interview, we close it, I want you to tell my audience why you think the Concours d'Elegance, the Greenwich Concours d'Elegance, is such a fabulous event.
I like it because you get a lot of unique cars. I haven't been here in a couple of years, but every year they pick up some really nice, interesting cars and interesting classes of cars, and it's not a lot of things you don't normally see. So there's some real one-off, rare cars, which is always fun.
Always fun. Don't go away yet. We'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews right here at the Greenwich Concours d'Elegance. Keep watching. Pink Champagne Kisses.
A belly pan for Steve. It has specially designed tanks that are low They actually sit under the driver's seat. But this car, and a lot of these cars, were built first for speed and then for show. So this car actually ran on the dry legs and was quite successful. It was actually a record holder on the dry legs. Dick Williams took the car completely apart after he set records with it, and chromed it, painted it, upholstered it, and got it ready for a show and won America's Most Beautiful Roadster. So it's one of the premier, I think, hot rods along the way. It raced on the dry lakes, it competed and won on the dry lakes, and also won America's Most Beautiful Roadster.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, entertainment journalist, and we're here at the Greenwich Concours d'Elegance, and I am here with an expert from Lime Rock, Connecticut, and he's going to introduce himself and tell us why he loves this event so much.
Sure. Hi, my name is Jamie KISTNER. I'm the head of sales and marketing for Lime Rock Park. And this event is absolutely spectacular. The quality of the cars here are bar none the best you've seen in the area, and we have a great relationship here with Lime Rock Park, and a lot of the folks that attend this event here today are also spectators at our events at Lime Rock Park as well.
We're one of them.
You are fantastic. We would love to have you guys.
That's why I came over to you and I saw that, because my husband is a car enthusiast. He loves Lime Rock. We were there last weekend. We did like 2 hours worth of footage from that event. We were filming all the races. It's truly a spectacular event. Tell my audience a little bit more about Lime Rock, Connecticut, and why that's a special event.
Sure. So Lime Rock Park is a magical place nestled in the foothills of Lakeville, Connecticut. It is probably one of the most historic racetracks here in the Northeast, one of the only road racing courses in the Northeast. And we just finished our first major Trans Am event this past weekend and had record-setting attendance at the event, and the racing was absolutely spectacular.
It certainly was. We were there from like now. We were there from like 9 o'clock in the morning until like 4 o'clock at night. My husband loves it.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
He's been coming since he was a little boy to your event.
And we find that a lot with Lime Rock Park. There are generations of families that have been coming year after year to enjoy the most special place here in the Northeast that we love to call your home away from home. So.
Now, how many years have you been working for Lime Rock?
Well, that's funny. I've only been with Lime Rock Park for about 6 months. So it's a very new role for me, but I have a lot of experience in motorsports and
marketing,
well.
Right?
And marketing, yes.
Yeah, I would think so. And it's truly a spectacular event, just like this one here is here at the Greenwich Concours d'Elegance.
Yes.
Okay. How many years have you been coming to this? This is your first time?
So this is my first time actually attending this event, and I have to say, it is absolutely amazing, and I look forward to coming back here again next year. The cars are unbelievable.
Over 125 cars are here today. I spoke to one of the judges.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And there's 25 awards that they give out. Wow, right?
That's amazing, absolutely amazing.
Now I want you to tell my audience where we can learn more information about Lime Rock, Connecticut.
Sure.
The races at Lime Rock.
Absolutely. Just go to limerockpark.com and you can find out more information on all of our events and how to get on track with your own car.
And tell my audience where they could go to find out about this event. Do you know where?
That I unfortunately, I would just.
I believe it's Haggerty.com and Greenwich Concours d'Elegance.com or something like that.
That sounds good to me.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for that wonderful interview. Let's do an air kiss. And we'll be back with more interviews right here at the Greenwich Concours d'Elegance. Pink champagne kisses.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said fancy dress to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I into cognac, ooh, ooh, I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh.
It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.